Hi Laura, I'm Megan. I'm going to be your student nurse level 1. I was hoping you could give me a report on Ryder Kind.
Hi Megan. We are taking care of Ryder Kind today. He's a 67-year-old male. He has no known allergies and he's a full code. He's in room 620. He was admitted here to the medical unit for right heel stage 2 pressure ulcer and hyperglycemia. He is a 20-year diabetic, type 1, and he has reported that his adherence to a diabetic diet is regressing, and he would like some information on that. He is reporting a pain level of 1 on a scale of 0 to 10. He's alert and oriented ×4. His pupils are equally round and reactive to light and causation. His blood pressure was elevated when he arrived. It was 145/72, but has since decreased. It's now 128/70. He's a little anxious and complaining of tingling in his lower extremities bilaterally. His lungs are clear auscultation, unlabored. He's a non-smoker. His heart rate is regular. Rate and rhythm is regular. He's got bilateral pulses. He does have a history of his father dying at the age of 53 with a myocardial infarction, and he has active bowel sounds in all 4 quadrants. Abdomen is soft, non-distended, not complaining of any abdomen symptoms. He is on a special diet, 1800 calorie diabetic diet with a 2-gram sodium restriction. At 1550, he had a urine output of 320. He denies any polyuria. His strength is a 5 out of 5, and he has a fall risk due to his pressure ulcer. He is, we need to turn him every 2 hours and also monitor vital signs every 8 hours. If his blood sugar goes above 300, we are instructed to call a doctor. Activity is as tolerated, and he has a IV site in his right forearm, and he's on a sliding scale with his last blood glucose of 290 at 1645. He will receive 16 units of regular insulin, and he's also ordered morphine for pain every 4 hours as needed. He has also ordered CBC and a CMP that should be taken now and in the morning, and also hemoglobin A1C and a urinalysis that needs to be done now. Do you have any questions?
I do. Can you tell me why the client is receiving the insulin?
He is receiving the insulin because he is diabetic.
And what does it do to the body?
It promotes cellular uptake of glucose.
When would you question the order?
If the patient has any signs or symptoms of hypoglycemia, or where he's dizzy, pale.
Does it have a therapeutic serum level?
Serum level?
Serum?
No, it does not.
Sorry, I'm a student. And which vital signs should you monitor, or any physiological parameters that should be monitored?
You would monitor the blood glucose level and also the blood pressure.
And what intervention should we teach the client to make sure that he administers it safely at home or at the hospital?
You want to teach him to properly check his blood glucose level before administering the insulin. You also want to teach him the signs and symptoms of hypoglycemia and what to look for. We also want to teach him the proper technique for drawing up and administering the medication, proper storage. You also want to teach him that he should be rotating the sites for where he's administering the insulin.
Okay. Can you tell me what the side effects or the adverse effects for the insulin is?
Side effects would be anaphylaxis and hypoglycemia.
That's all the questions I have right now.
All right, well, I'm getting ready to go in and give Mr. Kind his insulin. Would you like to follow along?
Yes, please.
Mr. Kine. My name is Laura. I'm your nurse today, and I'm here to give you your insulin that's scheduled. How are you today? Good. All right. Wash my hands. Can you tell me your name and date of birth?
Ryder Klein.
I'm 67. Okay. Do you have any allergies to medication? No. No? All right. I also brought along with me some information about the insulin that you're going to receive today. It explains what it does, how it helps. I also brought information about a diabetic diet to help you adhere to that.
Oh, good. I asked for that.
And when the last time you received your insulin, where did you have it?
I believe it was on this side.
On your right side of your abdomen? Okay, so is it okay to do it on the left side today?
Oh, absolutely.
Great.
Just gonna check your.
What effect that has on
these
the body?
questions don't look. They're the same questions. It says decision to administer.
See, I don't remember him telling the effect of the insulin on the body. But you know you didn't say that it increased the glucose uptake.
Why is the client receiving medication and what is the evidence?
She skipped questions.
Because he answered it, but he answered them. That's why I didn't ask him.
He didn't say what effect it had on the body.
Okay, sorry.
After that.
I need to ask sometime.
Are you sure? I'm positive she did.
Yes,
Because I was like,
Yes, sir. He said it was practice.
that was my fault.
I was like, damn, he didn't say nothing about it. Because remember that was type 1 gets you from type 2 in this week. He practiced this shit.
That camera come on, he be like, man, I just want to get this shit over.
Start studying. What is that?
I was good to the computer started acting stupid.
Yeah, man. He said, I'm sweating. He be like, oh, my computer.
16 units.
Either one of us asked about their pain level.
Show big.
I'm about to come in and set your heel.
How you deal with it?
You know, it's nothing good. Because you can't go get medicine.
Check the allergies.
When I came here, I told him when I was coming
Check the
you want
medication.
that to shit his head.
I'm also going to check the expiration date.
Then
And
what?
this is regular insulin, so I'm going to check the time. 2100. And the route, sub-Q.
So, Brett, you couldn't draw both your medicines.
The amount is 16 units from the last blood glucose. That was 290. We're going to get 16 units. And it's regular insulin. And the patient, we have Ryder Kine, regular insulin.
Only thing with that is,
Check.
once you draw one, they may look the same. I mean, it don't matter which one you do first.
Wipe the top off with alcohol. We're given 16 units. I'm going to pull back 16 units of air.
Alright, now Mr.
I'm going to insert the 16
My name is
units
Jackie.
of
I'm your
air.
level 1 student nurse. I'm going to be shadowing you today.
Pull back.
Yeah,
Draw up
can you
16
tell me about the
units.
patient, the situation and background?
Alright. Well, we have Ryder Kine, he's a 67-year-old male.
We're going to insert this in your left left abdomen,
Is a diabetic for 20
making sure to
years.
stay away from the umbilicus.
Initially was diagnosed with a pressure ulcer on his right lateral heel. That he noticed
Pinch
wasn't
the
getting
area,
better for about
straight
3
in,
weeks. His glucose was high.
and
above
administer the
120.
medication.
For 5 days, it's been pretty effective.
Then I'm going to use the one-hand scoop.
He's a full code. He has no known allergies. He's type 1 diabetic.
And discard it in the
we
sharps
gave him-
container.
The doctor ordered regular insulin.
Clean my ear
He
out.
also has a special diet which is 1,800 calories and it's a 2-gram sodium.
All right, Mr. Kine, do you have any questions for me?
His secondary diagnosis was a type.
Well, I'm going to be back shortly to check your blood glucose in a little while, just to make sure the medication is
Some
working.
deficits in sensation, which is due to diabetes.
All right.
His lungs were clear.
Thank you, Mr. Kine. Have a good day.
He has no S1, S2 sounds. Abdomen sounds good. His last vitals temperature was 98.4, heart rate 80, O2 95.
Hey Laura, can I ask you a couple more questions?
Sure.
Were there any pertinent pieces of information you reviewed before you administered the med?
What specifically is the client receiving medication?
Yes, I had to check the blood glucose to
Okay.
make sure how many units we were going to give.
Okay.
Blood glucose was 290, so we ended up giving 16 units.
Did the information affect your decision to administer the med or how you administered it?
Yes, because the patient had a blood glucose of 290, we went ahead and administered the medication. Had it been lower, below 70, we would have withheld it. Or if there was any signs of hypoglycemia, we would have withheld it. But
Okay, that's all the questions I have. Can I watch you document?
yes, you may.
Thank you.